chance because the best thing Blaney had going for him was Martin Truex on his bumper, and Truex said he had nothing for him. So if those two cars are hooked up, it's doubly difficult for anybody to make a move and get by them. Now they'll line up double file for the restart.
And this is where Blaney's going to have to make a decision. Do I want Kurt Busch pushing me on the restart or Alex Bowman? He can choose if he wants the inside lane or the outside lane.
Larry, do I want tires or track position?
Oh, I want tires, but I'm not going to give them to you if you're out there in the front. Yeah, we may see some guys at the back come, like we're seeing right now. You're not going to give up track position in the top 6 or 7.
And you talked about who do I want behind me? I want the 41 car. Makes the most sense that he would be willing to help.
I know you say that, but that 88 of Bowman is a very fast car and a pretty fast pusher.
These are the things that go through your mind, Mike, when you're riding around here right now in the caution. Just what we're talking about. Do I want the inside? Do I want this guy? Do I want that guy? Where do I want to restart? What do I got to do here? You know, and you're asking your crew, you're asking everybody a little input here.
I felt like I've seen throughout the day that the inside lane seems to have a slight advantage to get up to speed, to get that lead. So that may be a factor also.
Well, just think about it. If the 78's not that fast, put him on the outside, put the 41 behind me, put the 88 behind the 78, and I should be in good shape.
So 7 cars stay out, led by Ryan Blaney. He's had the dominant car, but at age 24, it's only his 4th Daytona 500 and his 91st Cup start, whereas right behind him, Cup champions, Martin Truex, 2017. Kurt Busch is a champion of the series and of the Daytona 500. He won it last year.
Mike, let's not forget, though, Blaney ran 2nd here last year, so he's pretty good at this racetrack.
And the youth movement, Alex Bowman replaced Dale Earnhardt Jr., who retired after 2017 and started this race from the pole. Ask Denny Hamlin who the best restrictor plate racer in NASCAR is, and he'll say, Denny Hamlin. And a lot of people agree with him.
I couldn't argue with him.
It's hard to argue with that.
And Matt DiBenedetto giving this car a great ride, looking for his first ever top 5 finish in NASCAR. Michael McDowell with a new team. Eric Almirola, new to Stewart-Haas Racing, in 7th. They all stayed out. Another Daytona 500 winner, Ryan Newman, was the first car off pit road, ahead of Allmendinger, Austin Dillon, Chris Buescher, Darrell Wallace, Brendan Gaughan, and Paul Menard. They will be joined by Joey Logano, the free pass car, and those will be your 15 cars on the lead lap. We're going to have a fight to the finish, and then tonight on FS1, catch UFC Fight Night. Cowboy Cerrone steps into the octagon to face Yancy Medeiros. UFC Fight Night tonight after the Daytona 500 over on FS1 or stream it live on Fox Sports Go. 8 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Here's a quick word from Duracell.
This is the #1 trusted brand.
Guys, we're going to go back racing with 7 to go. I'm back with my race trends. If you look at the last 10 Daytona 500s, the average of the last caution, we're already past that lap 188 with 12 to go, but 7 times of those 10 in the last 10 laps, and 4 of our last 8 Daytona 500s, we've had overtime.
I just think back to yesterday, they had 5 overtimes.
We listened in on Martin Truex and company.
BC down. Engine forward. This is the same thing as before. Just trying to reestablish on the strongest line. Don't drive up.
You hear it, and a lot of these drivers shutting that engine off and coasting, saving fuel. You don't know how many possible restarts could happen. You mentioned it earlier, Mike. Unlimited amount of green-white checkers in this Daytona 500, unlike in the past, if it goes to that.
Well, I think Ryan Blaney heard you fellas. He's elected the inside for this restart. Pace car is in. Blaney inside, Truex outside. And here we go. 7 laps to go, green flag.
Bowman Bowman did not get a very good start there. A little bit of a gap. That's really going to help Blaney. And that whole inside lane.
I just felt like that 78 complained about speed. He just didn't feel like he had it.
Ford and two Toyotas side by side.
Big run coming on the outside with Newman. Coming to the rear bumper, the 88 of Bowman.
And they are coming in a hurry.
Hamlin to the outside.
Hamlin.
And Blaney comes up to block.
Oh, he might have a shot at Blaney.
Oh,
It's on 3 wide.
There we go. Our champion from last year. Lead.
Kurt Busch to the bottom. He gets the lead. Eric Almirola to second. It's on.
And look at Blaney. He's in the sucker hole and falling back.
Well, as Blaney, the veteran drivers really set that up well. With Denny getting the outside of the 12, and then Kurt Busch just fully took advantage of that by going the short route on the bottom.
Boy, Blaney did a great job, though, of getting himself back up here in second place.
Yeah,
he made a great move, made it 3 wide, and really made a great move right there, guys.
Perfectly timed move by Kurt Busch in the 41, because the only way to pass Blaney was to gang up on of him.
Big push and run coming from the 12. He's definitely going to get to the outside of 41.
Oh, yeah, I think he's going to make the pass, although he's almost help.
Almirola stayed with Busch. His teammate at Stewart Haas Racing.
Going to see a big push here to the back of the 12 of Blaney by Hamlin.
Hamlin's going to have to push him all the way down to the curve. He's going to get back to the lead.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Here he comes.
Charlie and Chris Buescher is up there in the front.
Oh, big block by the 41.
On. Almirola for the lead.
Now look who's in the lead. Almirola in the 10 car.
No more teammates here.
Tony Stewart's new driver, Eric.
Oh, there it is. Who is that?
Oh, man, how did they not wreck right there?
They're bouncing off each other left and right.
Here comes Buescher at 37 up to Almirola. He took 4 tires on his pit stop, and it's helped him to the front.
I still think Blaney's got a shot at this. If somebody help him. I thought the 11 could get over and give him a shot. Maybe not.
When the 10 chose to go with Kurt Busch, that was trouble for Ryan Blaney.
Chris Buescher.
Yep.
Yeah, how about all these guys? Gone. Look at Brendan Gaughan. He's running 7th. Here we go. Here's a run. Here's a run.
Oh, I think that was a mistake on the bottom by Kurt Busch.
That gave
There
Blaney
he is. Back to
and
the
Hamlin
lead.
a chance.
Back to the lead.
And Benedetto on the outside getting a shove from Brendan Gaughan in the 62.
Benedetto and Gaughan. Look at them two go.
I think Kurt Busch just wanted his teammate to be behind him, so he chose to stick to the bottom, but he's after all by himself.
Now Ricky Stenhouse in the middle of that pack, 1 lap down in the 17.
You know what Denny Hamlin's thinking? If I can get myself in a position, I might go behind that 12 car.
And see, this is where Ryan Blaney, I was much more comfortable having Mark Truex Jr. behind the car that did have speed. Hamlin has the speed.
Oh, yeah, look at him close right there. He's going to have to put a block on him.
Oh, got him sideways.
Got a little T-touch team, got him loose.
And inside.
Here we go.
Backing up behind
Big
Blaney.
push coming from Benedetto.
Benedetto and Gaughan, where Hamlin has Kurt Busch behind him and Almirola.
Boy, that 11 car is strong to the corner. I mean, he really gets through the turn stout.
Another lead change as they come to 2 laps to go.
Woo! Come on, boys. Hang on.
Incredible, these runs are so fast, you cannot protect against that run.
Oh, Kurt Busch! Around off the bumper of Blaney.
Looks like
Truex
this.
not able to avoid this one. Or Bowman.
Oh, he's got it. Benedetto, Stenhouse, a bunch of.
Benedetto all torn up.
We keep seeing these big runs coming, and with so much momentum, it's so hard to block that. That's what you have to do to keep the lead if you're going to win this race.
Kurt Busch turned around looking for the white flag.
Did we see this coming? I think so.
Stenhouse.
Are they going?
Alex Bowman, the pole sitter. Matt DiBenedetto. Boy, that little team really used a great finish here.
Like that, all calls a line. Now look at our top 10 flash up here. Unbelievable. The guys that are in the top. Hamlin put a block.
Yeah, that's all 41. Well, it's right in that area left rear that turns him around.
Black snap to be
Goes on from there.
This has become the war of attrition 100.
As soon as Blaney poked his nose in the left rear 41 around it, just we've seen all week.
Dodge from the rear bumper cam of Denny Hamlin.
This is all air, folks. This is air coming off the front nose of that 12 car. And pushing on that left side quarter panel of the 41. Of course, then they finally made contact.
What a bunch of race cars. Oh my goodness.
Look, if 8, as many as 8 lead lap cars made it through unscathed. Wow, what a shower of sparks.
Like a really bad video game.
And some of those, like Ryan Newman and maybe Allender, do have some damage.
But those are, what about these shots?
Mark Truex believes he has a flat tire. He'll come in. That's right.
Stay low, come down low, come low, come low, come low, come low,
I was low.
Blaney Hughes was telling him all the right things to do. He just couldn't get down there with the 8 to get away.
Keep coming straight, just go straight, don't quit.
TJ Mason for Joey Gunn.
Yeah, Joey did a great job. So hard to get down on that apron. When you're in the bank, you carry that speed, it sends you right back up into the bank.
I don't believe that 22 to the 41. He got right on him, and it just seemed like it let him loose. I'm sorry, the 12. I'm sorry.
I saw 6 lead lap cars get through there without damage. That's all.
That's all.
Let's have a look at our Goodyear blimp coverage. Aerials provided by Goodyear. Those who live up to their names, one for themselves. Goodyear. More. He's the 41 in the yellow car that's all the Blaney.
He backs off. There was a big push that came from teammate Eric, the rear bumper push, gave that momentum to go try to make that pass for the lead on Denny Hamlin.
Packing that air on that left rear quarter panel.
It's just a little space right here. Yeah.
Of Kurt Busch, and that's all it takes.
Such a vulnerable spot. We've seen that a couple of times in qualifying races.
No longer a five racer, and God said he would return Daytona on vacation. And there goes his shot. And finish.
Mike,
the Daytona 500.
Should breed caution.
You have. Often. Right.
Look at that.
Look at the carcass of that tire flailing around on Alex Bowman's car. So getting through that incident, Denny Hamlin, Eric Almirola, Chris Busch, Austin Dillon, Paul Menard, Darrell Wallace. That penalty for Gunner, the best thing they could have had. Otherwise, he would have been right there in the middle of it.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah. even look at it yet.
Yeah, it
Ain't over yet.
no. But the long day is going to get a little longer.